Hey everybody, it's me Corey from the TTC waiting game. So it's week 2 of my vlogs. And yeah, I'm gonna still keep looking over here because as you can see, I still have notes. Not as many as last time, because last time I had like 2 pages worth. So not so bad this time. But right now I am kind of not right smack in the middle, but just started my ovulation. My ovulation started yesterday, and I go from the 18th to the 22nd. So, and my husband and I decided that we are going to do every day instead of every other day, because we read both theories that you could do every day or every other day. So we're going to do every day, because granted the sperm lives 3 to 5 days, eggs only live 12 to 24 hours. So we're going to take advantage of whenever we can. And the sad part is, even with you doing it on your ovulation days, your peak ovulation days, you only have some websites say 25, others can go up to 37%, but between 25 and 37% each month to get pregnant if you do it on your ovulation days. Those are your percentages, which is insane. How some people can just get pregnant right off the bat, and other, for us it takes years. But so we took care of business on the 18th and last night, and I've noticed I'm having really bad cramping and my lower abdomen, like really low. And even when I get my period, I never get cramping ever. And it's like I got my period when I was 10, and I'm 24, gonna be over 25 this year. So from 10 to almost 25, I've maybe cramped 3 times in all those years of getting my period. So it's insane, and it's really weird. It's not like, it's almost like I feel bloated, but it's like I don't have the bloating symptoms. Like I'm not gassy or anything. So it's weird. But so next week's video will be the 26th, and I will be, oh gosh, how many days will it be? 8 days past ovulation. And I don't think I want to test then, only because I have 30-day cycles, so my period isn't due until the 4th. Like granted, it's the 26th, so I'm kind of close, but I don't know, because usually when I buy pregnancy tests, I get the cheapies, the dollar store. So I don't know if I'm gonna get a couple of them, and just it'll take one next week, no, next Tuesday, and do a live pregnancy test, or if I'm just gonna wait until the 4th, which is the week after next week, and it's a Tuesday when I do my videos, so it works out. I'm not sure. I don't want to, because stress and worrying isn't good if you were trying to conceive at all. So I'm trying to, I don't want to test early and get my hopes up and stress and worry about, oh, I gotta wait till next cycle. So I think I might just wait until the 4th. And I'm a horrible person when it comes to waiting. I'm horrible. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna test, I think the 4th. I don't know. it's 2 weeks away, and 2 weeks is a long time. I actually started, before my ovulation days came up, I actually started drinking a lot more water, and I decided I wanted to try, I love iced tea, but I know iced tea is better than soda, obviously. But I decided I'm gonna, drink water, iced tea, and just try and stay clear of sodas, because I know they have a lot of extra crap in there that I don't need. So, water and iced tea. And I've been making sure, instead of, sitting down and eating a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, that I'm going to have a smaller breakfast, kind of have, like an apple or something in the middle, and then have a healthier lunch, a smaller, healthier lunch, a snack in between lunch and dinner, and then nothing huge for dinner, just to kind of spread it out, because usually, because I get up so early to put my daughter on the bus, I've just always been this way. When I get up really early, I can't eat breakfast right away. It gives me such a stomach ache. I'm just not awake enough, and my body's like, no, no food yet. So I usually get so busy that by the time like my husband gets home around 5 o'clock, it's like, oh crap, I haven't even eaten yet today. And it's like shocking because I rarely ever eat. But I'm a bigger girl. So I decided that I'm going to make myself at least eat something in the morning, whether it's just like grabbing a quick piece of fruit and having, you know, toast. And I noticed instead of putting butter on toast, what is really, really yummy is if you do toast and honey. It is awesome. And honey's better for you because my husband's mother gave us a huge thing of it, of like the organic honey where it's got like no extra stuff in it. And it's delicious because you get like that sweetness that you want from like the butter and like that melt in your mouth kind of break apart that you get from the butter. But it's even better with the honey. I love it. And you can do that with tea too. Like if I want hot tea, I'm a freak with like coffee and tea, where it's like I'll have a cup of sugar and like a hint of tea taste. But if you do tea, any flavored tea with honey, it is amazing because you get like that sweetness from the honey like you get from the sugar. And also it's great like if your throat feels a little sore, if you drink tea with honey, it coats your throat and it just feels so much better. Like you don't feel that scratchiness. And at first it was kind of like yuck, you know, tea and honey, ew. But after drinking it a couple times, I had noticed it really started to help. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making it a point, like where we live, to drive to any like major thing, like to go shopping or anything. Literally, it's like a 3-minute drive, which for me takes like maybe half hour, 45-minute walk. And only thing that kind of sucks about it is the main road we live on is a really busy road, but everything is pretty much in walking distance. So I decided if I need something that bad, I'm gonna walk. And I don't really want to overdo it, so, you know, my mother-in-law lives 5 houses down, so it's not that hard to walk down to her house. But, you know, if we go there, I make it a point that we walk, just to kind of get some extra stuff in there. But yeah, and so I'm gonna try and keep it up and do really well. And even though I made notes, I feel so lost with this video. Like, I had so much to talk about the first video, now it's like, now that you know my life story, what do I talk about? And I make it a point, because I do have a 5-year-old and my husband will be 28, and it's like having a 5-year-old and a 28-year-old live here, that I make it a point that if you clean constantly throughout the day, it's going to wear you out. And I've come to the conclusion where, you know, when I get up in the morning, I'll just make sure the dishes are done and nothing disgusting's laying out. But at the end of the day, when I put my daughter to bed for school the next day and my husband starts getting ready for bed, I will go through and clean. So my daughter starts getting sleepy around, like, after dinner around 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish. So I will go through and clean. And a lot of people are like, wow, why would you clean so late at night? Why don't you clean in the morning, not to worry about it? It's not like a disgusting, I really need to clean right now type thing. If it was that bad, I would just clean it during the day. But I stay up on it. I do like the main things, like making sure the dishes are done, the beds are made. That's it. Later in the day, I will go through and clean everything. Because if you clean constantly throughout the day, you seem to get more aggravated. Like when somebody comes over and like they just kick their shoes off wherever they want. And that's really aggravating. So if you clean at the end of the day, it's not a big of a deal. And you're not as stressed when you do it at the end of the day. And if you can't do it at the end of the day, like granted, you should clean every day. You don't get done at the end of the day, there's always tomorrow. And like, I hate to clean, hate it with a passion, but I'll do it because I want, you know, my house to look nice. And I'll do it because I have to. But when I was cleaning, like I wake up as soon as you get on the bus in the morning, dishes had to be done, I had to sweep, I had to mop, I had to vacuum, make the beds. That was like an everyday thing. And I would get so stressed out, and my husband would come home and just kick his boots off. I would flip out, and it's like I was so stressed out about it. It's like I just spent all this time cleaning it and re-cleaning and re-cleaning that I was like, the stress level needs to come down. So I do just what needs to be done in the morning, the normal stuff, and then when my daughter gets ready to go to bed, I go through the house and I clean. And I know it's not just me. So for all the ladies that, you know, you spend your time cleaning, wanting it to look nice, men are never going to acknowledge it. They don't care. They'll come in the house from work and the boots get kicked off, you know, jacket, or, you know, my husband's he's an installer for Global Foundries over here, where they work on the little itty bitty chips for the computers. So he's got like this construction vest, he'll throw it off, and his safety glasses come flying off, they just go anywhere, the phone goes flying, the keys get thrown, we can never find his keys the next day because he doesn't put them in the same spot. And I used to get so frustrated. It's like, why can't you just acknowledge the fact that I spend all day cleaning? Why can't you just take, you know, 5 more steps down the hall and put the crap in the room? And it was just so stressful, and it was not even worth being stressed over about, because it's like, you know what, the crap's gonna be there tomorrow anyway. So, you know, never let it get really far where it's like you're gonna spend the entire day cleaning your house, because that's stressful enough. But just anything you can do to help lower your stress level. So if that means not cleaning right away, you want to watch your shows for a couple hours or an hour, whatever, do it, because you don't need to stress out. You're cleaning your house, so that doesn't be stressful. You know, they say cleaning is supposed to be relaxing, and it's like, so I make sure when I'm cleaning I have music on, I'm in comfy clothes, I don't wear jeans, you know, nice comfy shirt, comfy pants, I wear slippers if I want to, or barefoot, whatever. I just take my time. I don't rush to get through it. If I need a break, I take a break. You know, I'll take a 5-minute break when, 5 minutes is over, I'm still gonna have to clean. So it's not a big deal. And just to find things not to stress over about. So it's like, you know, when you're done cleaning and it's like, you know, I know with me, I was without a car for a while because my car died and I just couldn't afford to get another car. I went stir crazy. I was like, I cannot be in this house anymore. And things that would help me out is like, we live in it's like a duplex, and but the neighbor, like all the neighbors are wonderful. I would go out and sit. It's a huge front yard. I would go out and I don't like to garden at all, and I found myself going out and pulling out weeds and just trying something new, and it was great. I wasn't stressed anymore. It was really great. And even taking a nice bath, I know a lot of us ladies like to do, is very relaxing. But I will make sure I do some more research. I'm probably gonna have to torture you guys and do a part 1 and part 2 again, because I kind of wanted this part just to be about what I'm doing to help improve how I am, for any ladies that are, you know, like me or have similar problems or whatever. And then the next part, because I really want to make sure I have a lot of information for you guys, just to make sure you guys have enough information for your own well-being, and that way it kind of saves you on time for having to look everything up. And I'll write down like, okay, well, this website gives this much, this website says this about it, and, you know, do what you will with it, just to kind of help you guys out. So this is the end of part 1 about me, but things are going good besides the cramping. I'm kind of worried about that, but okay, I will see you guys in part 2. Bye.